Right, guys. Well, as you can see, I'm back and I've been on a ghost mode for a long time, but I'm not going to really specify it too much. I was just trying to work on myself, work on the aspect of hard work. I think I finally have, which is why I've come back. And I want to apologize to you guys so profusely for holding up this long. Honestly, I just didn't see myself doing this anymore, so I left it for a while. And then I realized that it was basically something that I had to try and fulfill because I vowed it when I started the channel that I would make this a successful brand. So it's about time I start working my way up, and I don't care how long it takes. It may take a year, it may take 10, but I will work hard and I will reap the benefits. But that's not my concern for now, at least. I just need to work because you know what they say, work for the sake of the journey. Actually, no one says that, but it's what I've developed. But I'm here to talk about ghost mode today. And if you don't know what ghost mode is, it's basically when you shut yourself off from everything else so that you can focus on becoming the best version of yourself. And I have 5 topics to speak to you about. Don't talk to snakes. You have a bunch of friends, right? And if you tell them your best, your quote, foolproof plan, and if you tell it to the wrong person, he will butcher your words and make them in a way that discourages you to go for your goals. Whereas the right person is usually going to be there no matter what. He might say there are a few downsides, but he's going to say, are you ready? If you're ready for it, that's fine, but just go ahead. Just do whatever you want. And because it's not really affirmative, it's more like they're being real, but that's also a good thing. You're being real and you're giving them a set of things to expect. It's going to be hard. It's going to be grueling. Are you ready? And you have to say yes, bro. This is what is going to happen anyways. Those are the expectations you're probably going to have, and don't expect it not to be hard. It will be hard. It will be probably the coolest battle you've ever fought in your life. Beware that and just take that in stride and just attack it with all you've got every day. And then you'll be fine. Because it's not really about worrying too much about whether it's going to be hard or not. It's figuring out how you're going to plan for it and seeing how you're strategically getting towards your goals without burning out and getting consumed by the hard work you're doing. The main point is don't talk to the snakes, all right? The snakes are the ones who are going to deter you the most. The good people are the ones who will either be real with you or encourage you the most. Set clear goals. If you set clear goals, you'll be able to not only feel a sense of satisfaction when you achieve them, but you also have a legitimized approach and you'll be like, oh, okay, this is my goal and this is how I can reach it. And once you do that, you'll be able to follow through with it and then keep making results over and over again. If you can do this and if you succeed in making those goals and eventually succeed in those fulfillments, you will not only be really satisfied, but you'll be thanking yourself and me for telling you this. You're making so that you know that your goal is specific, measurable, appropriate, relevant, and time-wise. Because if you set a goal, for example, I want to achieve 400 kilos in the gym in the next 6 months, and you have a 50 kilo squat, you're not going to achieve that because your goal is unrealistic. It's not appropriate, and it is specific. It is measurable in time, but it isn't actually measurable in your progress, and it isn't relevant either, because it's only relevant once you know what your capabilities are and you know how to gradually work yourself up, and then you might achieve something like maybe 120 or something if you are lucky enough and you go from 50 kilos. Because this is how it works, all right? You need to set goals that go strategically up and up and up and up, not just the most outlandish goal you can think of. Because I know David Goggins has said you need to set goals that you know you can't reach so you can get the best possible achievement. But you've also got to consider that might not be very applicable in your sense. If you're setting goals that are extremely impossible to achieve at your state, that will also help. I think what he means is set goals that are slightly harder for you to achieve than normal. And that is what a clear goal is. You manage distraction. If you have a phone addiction, for example, scrolling on TikTok, 5 hours a day, 6 hours a day. Fill your day up with tasks or fun things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like really boring stuff. You can fill it up with fun things that get rid of your addictions, and fun as in also productive, as in works to your goals. If it's something like light-hearted, like for example, coding, you don't know how to do something, just go on a website like W3 Schools. They have a bunch of stuff like tutorials and exercises that train your skills and to make sure you've gotten the basics down. And once you get there, once you're confident, you can start leveling up on your own. For me, it's pretty easy to go level up on my own HTML. It's way harder with other languages. I just have an affinity for HTML. If you want to set clear goals and achieve them, you need to also be able to manage your time and make sure you're eliminating distractions gradually, bit by bit. Because if you eliminate the whole chunk at once, you're going from watching 6 hours a day to watching 0. You will obviously relapse. Just go take off an hour a day if you want. Maybe go from 6 hours to 5 hours, then 5 hours to 4, then 4 to 3, then 2 to 1, and then vice versa. You could do the same thing with your productive activities. Go from 1 to 2, 2 to 3. But obviously, you need to make sure that you're managing your time effectively so that you're not only destroying your distractions, you're also able to manage time for the deep work you have to do. Having a strong support system. If you have a strong support system, that will help a lot. You might think ghost mode is isolating yourself from absolutely everybody, but remember when I said that you have some people who aren't snakes, who are genuinely good people, who appreciate your goals and can even help you? Well, now's time to utilize that. That's a support system you can use, because if you have people who can help you achieve your goal, like a trusted family member, or it could even be a friend at school, a teacher, it could even be like one of your mates who's good at a certain hard skill. If you can find one of those guys, you can sit down, work together with them, and work together to achieve your goals together. You can help him, he can help you. But first, have an experience in exchanging value with each other, with both people enacting each other's advice as well as taking them in. You may as well just take in their advice, but you're not really doing anything about it. But you need to action them. If you have a strong relationship that involves those things, you'll be able to much easier have a support system and make a support system work. It won't crumble down this fast. And that can be how you can maintain a strong support system. But that's pretty much it for today's video. Those are the 5 topics that you can take into account for ghost mode. And so hopefully you guys learned something. And please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click the notification bell so don't miss any more of my uploads. I will make sure I get better videos out, better quality, and I'm just going to start grinding on these from now on. You're probably going to see more intellectual side videos rather than workout, because those are not benefiting you much in any way. They're just, in a way, shit posts, because one, my video quality isn't really improving. And 2, it might be better for me to start talking about more relevant. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And if we get this video to maybe like 10 likes, it's not an insane like trust, but if we get this video to 10 likes, I might even drop a short on this, but hey, I might do it regardless. But let's see if we get this to 10 likes. If we get this to 10 likes, boys, I will drop a short for you guys. Don't you worry. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace. I've blabbed enough.